What is going on? Welcome to the 2% Pod.
I'm here.
I'm Connor.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, why is the camera so low?
It's so low. I didn't reframe anything
This
before
is the
we
worst.
started.
Did we need to restart and fix the lighting?
Fix the lighting.
Well, you wanted to fix the lighting. You didn't do that.
Oh, it looks fine to me.
Okay.
I just wanted it to be a little extra spooky. Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Down low.
Yeah,
a little
it's
extra
nice.
Spooky.
Yes. A lot of stuff going on. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday, me.
Yes.
Let's go. Represent
there
the
we go.
19,
Nice.
Last teenage year.
Oh
Can you imagine
Oh
it?
my God.
We're all about to be like 20 really quick.
When do you get kicked off of r/teenagers?
That's a good
I
question.
think I think it might be 19.
That's
Oh,
gonna
God.
that's gonna impact my life. We got the Welches.
Yes, celebrating. We've done a review of something like this
I
before.
think we did the red one.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. That was Connor.
Got a kick to it.
It does. Yeah, it's got that bite that alcohol is
Yeah.
known for.
And it's been a while since I guess we've.
So we last recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually do this Mondays, but today is October 21st, the day before you're watching this. Hopefully.
Yeah. It's a Thursday.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff has happened in between that time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Basketball has started.
Congrats to the people playing basketball.
Yes, they're finally off the unemployment line.
Yes.
They're ready to make some money again. If we were going to record this on Monday, I would have made some bold claim because last year it's like I was all congrats
Right.
to the Bucks.
It worked out.
Yes, but that little poster we have looks just like the banner they put up like in the arena.
Okay. Yeah.
So we got the replica there.
Let's go. That was free. They just handed that out.
Yeah.
That was great.
Best day ever probably.
I guess we had to travel there. That wasn't free.
Well,
But we got a banner
yeah.
out of it, so totally worth it.
I was gonna make some bold prediction that I was gonna say congratulations to the Denver Nuggets.
Let me take a little guess. Denver Nuggets not doing so
No,
hot.
they won their first game.
Okay.
But so the first game, what happened?
I gotta fix the.
Okay.
You keep talking. I can hear you.
Yeah, the first game was the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Brooklyn Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets supposed to be one of the best teams in the league. But the Bucks just walloped them. I'm gonna say they walloped them. And so then after that game, I'm like, okay, Bucks are gonna win again. Does it look better?
Looks great.
Awesome. But then, just today, while I was at work, of course, at work, all I do is watch basketball.
Of course.
The Bucks lost by like 40, so I don't want to say anything. I still think they're gonna be good, but I just can't. The wind was taken out of my sails on the Bucks boat.
I think one of the people in the grade above us that we went to high school with, good old JJ.
Yeah, he posted.
He posted something
it.
about like a tier list with the basketball teams in it or something, and I
Yeah.
was like really surprised to see some of the ones at the top. Maybe
Yeah.
it was I guess can I drop Stone's name?
Yeah, I guess we talked about.
I think it was a football list actually. Now
Oh.
that I think about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
No, I'm so lost.
oh
I'm thinking
my-
of like 6 different people and all
Okay.
these different tier lists. Oh my gosh, that has nothing to do with
Yeah.
what we're planning on talking
But
about.
yeah,
today.
anyways, I'm gonna say it. Bucks Nuggets in the finals. I win both ways because
Bucks Nuggets.
Yep. I'm rooting for both teams because I am a winner.
Yes,
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
and if they don't win, you're a loser.
Well, yeah. But I think if they're both playing each other, one of them's gonna win.
That's true.
I'm on both sides.
That's true.
I'm going to the parade either way.
I mean, that's putting 50 on red and 50 on black.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming out exactly the same as you went in, guaranteed.
Pretty happy though. I'm riding that high from the Bucks winning.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
Eh.
you lose at the same time.
I think I'll take the loss worse than I'll enjoy the win.
Slip into a deep depression. Yeah, that's pretty common.
Yeah. That's all I've been focusing on. I missed basketball so much.
It was a lot of what you were talking about, like for a while earlier this year.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good excuse to not do homework.
Mhm.
Because like, otherwise I'm like just playing a game or something. But like,
I
I gotta watch this basketball thing because it's not gonna happen again.
that and work, like actual work. Good excuse to not do it. Basketball's happening, boss.
Yeah.
man.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't. I don't know. I'm just sitting there watching basketball.
Yeah, but I mean, you also like actually do your job.
Not really anymore.
Okay.
Basketball.
Good point.
But anyways, the reason why we're recording this on Thursday is because Levi and myself had a very important event to attend.
Yes.
Yes, it was the 100 Gex concert at the pageant in St. Louis, Missouri.
Which I was going to go.
Yeah, and then you flaked on
I did kind of just flake. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I need you to accept my honesty.
I probably will.
I really just didn't want to be in a crowd.
Yeah, no,
of
that's
people
totally fair.
I really just that's not how I wanted to spend my Monday night.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. We were gonna stand out in that crowd. I think. We did. I felt really like throughout the concert, I felt kind of bad because we're not in the pit, but we were on like the second level. I'm gonna say the 1.5.
You had
level.
Good seats or good standing positions?
We got there early, so we were on the rail. And like I'm taller than most people in that crowd.
Okay.
And I'm not like jumping up and down especially the opener. The opener was terrible.
Okay.
So he tried to get the crowd into it, but I'm not doing that. So I'm probably overthinking this, but I feel like everyone behind me like hated me because it's like this 6'2" garbage man is just blocking my view, and he's not even enjoying it because I wasn't enjoying the opener. Aaron Cartier, best rapper.
Oh.
He kept stitching on that best rapper part, so I'm gonna say that's part of his name. right, Levi? Yeah.
He's not just self-proclaimed the best rapper.
That's his name.
That's probably
true.
for the best.
Yeah. That opener though, like he just played stuff off of his phone. It was connected to the sound system.
Really?
Like, yeah, he's just dancing around. He didn't have like any stage because like the curtains closed, so he had like 2 feet of movement room, which he made the most of. He was very energetic, except the music, you couldn't really tell like if he sang at all because it's like he's got a backing track, but the backing track has the vocal track in it.
Does it really?
Yeah, most of it was like also vocals, so you could just kind of hear when he was singing because obviously it wasn't as good.
That's bad.
Yeah, it was
not good. Yeah,
and we had a lot of time there in St. Louis. It's right on Delmar Street. That's I mean, it's a pretty fun street to be on. So we had a lot of time to explore. And I think the best part about that night, other than the pumpkin pop that we had at Fitz's,
the pumpkin pop, like the
pumpkin soda was so good.
Okay.
The best part about that was like just pointing out who was going to the concert because you could obviously tell
that person is going to attend the 100 Gex concert.
And there were a lot of people like that where you could just tell.
Was it just like it almost looked like a Skrillex concert? I bet.
What
I would imagine.
There was a lot. There were a few people like wearing rave attire, almost like neon stuff.
Sure.
A lot of like fishnet things.
Levi gave the thumbs up, and I'm not really sure what to. Was it the Skrillex thing?
Yes.
It was.
He mentioned Skrillex before we even like decided we were going.
Okay.
But like you could tell they were all younger, like Gen Z people. Like we were in line pretty early, and they have the pageant has a place like a bar that you can go to.
No way.
If you're over 21, you can get in early because you're at the bar. And so they yell out, if you're over 21, go to the Halo bar, and like 5 people go. They're not getting any money off of drinks that night.
No, they're wasting money on the staff.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, but you could tell when we were walking up, there's like past the line just to go to the restaurant. There were like the 5 people sitting down because it was pretty early. They were like staring at us, like legit. You could tell they were staring at me and Levi, and I think they were playing the same game we were. We're like, are they going? Because obviously we're not dressed up in like weird stuff. But they were looking at us, and I think we were probably the most, I guess, not the least obvious Gex concert goers.
Were you wearing your Nuggets jersey?
No, I was wearing like some black metal logo thing, so I think you kind of tell. There were a lot of Misfits t-shirts, like the punk band. I don't want to be that guy, but they don't listen to the Misfits. I don't listen to the Misfits. I hope no one does.
I don't think a single person does. The only reason I ask is because, you're saying something about like seeing all the people there. You guys said you saw like one particular person there.
Yes.
That Levi found.
Yeah, I found him on Instagram. Yeah, because he was a guy talking to a group of girls. He was speaking their language, I guess.
Yeah,
Of the Gen Z stuff, mentioning like Reddit threads and whatnot.
Tickling their fancies.
Yeah, and we kind of pointed him out quite a bit. We kind of made fun of him.
And then Levi was browsing the pageant location tag on Instagram and just happened to stumble upon him, apparently.
What a coincidence.
It's crazy. Good for him.
But, speaking of Instagram, though, one other, I get not even, it was not a highlight or a low light, it kind of just happened. During the concert, or like while we were waiting in the pageant, I realized, like, you know who follows us on the 2% Pod Instagram account is Mama Geck.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So there's Dylan Brady and Laura Les. Dylan Brady's mom follows us on the Instagram account.
So cool.
She's following like 2,700 people, but we're one of them.
Yeah, no, still.
Yeah, she followed us. She didn't even like our post. She just followed us after we posted something about the Gecks, like all the way back on episode 3, right?
I hope it's not that easy to get a follow from her. I really want to keep that as like that's a high moment for our podcast.
We spent 30 minutes talking about them.
Yeah.
So maybe that's enough.
We put in the work for that follow.
Don't listen to that episode.
We're on that grind every day trying to get that Brady mother follow.
And their name's like Anna or Anna.
Something like that. I don't remember.
But so she posted about the pageant, because I guess I kind of forgot, like, they're from the St. Louis area.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So she was very excited to see her boy performing at the pageant. So I'm like, I text her like, hey, we're at the pageant. Excited for the show. Maybe we'll get like, if everything goes right, we're getting backstage we're getting pictures, we're getting free merch, we're getting the hookup. We're probably gonna get hired as roadies to go on tour with them,
and we're getting exposure too.
Exactly,
that's big.
Yes.
You can't pay for that, except that you can apparently on Instagram. It just doesn't work for us.
It does not.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, she saw it.
She didn't say anything back,
which I felt terribly embarrassed after that.
Right. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it might be for the best.
Probably.
Because otherwise you guys would be roadies for 100 Gex right now.
And they played like a 50-minute set.
That's not that long.
No, not at all. It was a very short concert. I was home by 11:50.
From St. Louis?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I just really didn't.
Yeah, I think you probably made the best decision to not go.
I don't know, but now I don't have that experience, and you guys have some fun stories. So maybe it was worth it in the end.
I guess.
You guys had a little road trip together.
Yeah.
Who drove?
Levi.
No.
I forced him to.
Oh.
Because I paid like $64 for tickets.
I was joking, Levi.
No, I get it.
He gets it.
Yeah.
We all get it. We're talking about creepypastas.
Yeah, we are.
It's still Spooktober.
That it is.
Yeah, it is the 21st. We are 10 days out from Halloween.
Oh, I'm so excited.
9 days if you're listening to this on the day of release. And if you're listening to this 9 days after that, happy Halloween.
Wow.
So,
there we go.
I mean, it's all coming around. But there's these little spooky stories on the internet that circulate. Whoa. They're pasted and copied in the other way. And then they're put more onto the internet than they were before.
I didn't really make that connection between the copy and paste part.
Really?
Because I hear of copy pastas. That makes sense. I didn't get I don't know.
Just that they're pastas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
They're just,
there we go.
They're copied and pasted, except I said pasted and copied. That was a funny bit. You remember that 20 seconds ago? Yeah. So I've got 3. I don't know how many you have.
I have, I think I'm going to say 4.5 at my disposal.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to read them all.
We'll see. We'll see how interesting it gets. Would you like me to start? Do you want to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Did you say creepypastas?
That's what yeah.
Okay, well, you said that you led up to why it's called creepypastas. I don't know if you actually said the word creepypasta.
We did at some point.
Yeah, we're talking about creepypasta.
I gave the thumbs up. That thumbs up is a creepypasta in itself. So the first one I have is actually a YouTube video. Hardly a creepypasta at all, if you ask me.
Oh my god.
It's called My House Walkthrough. It's set in Japan. There was just a tsunami that went through.
No.
And this house was really just hit hard by it, but it still stood up. So this person went through filming a first-person view video of the entire house, walking through each of the different rooms and showing stuff. Are you familiar with PT Silent Hill?
Oh yes.
I think that's what it's called. I didn't look that up, but that's
I
how
think
I remember.
I think it's just PT.
Or just yeah.
You're talking about like the
Where you walk through the house
yeah,
like a
yeah,
bunch of
yeah,
times.
yeah.
That is almost exactly how the video goes, where they walk
Whoa.
through the house in like loops, and each time they get through a loop, it's like more dilapidated. There's like scarier stuff.
Ooh.
It's not necessarily there's no like jump scares or anything. It's just the atmosphere surrounding the video is horrifying.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Right.
I don't like jump scares.
There's like these big old paper mache dolls that are like dripping wet, like life-sized. Yeah. Yeah, they're dripped to the T
nice.
in this Japanese tsunami home.
I like that string of words.
Drip to the T.
No,
Japanese
yeah,
tsunami
that's
home.
the Japanese tsunami home. That's good.
But there's just these paper mache dolls that are dripping wet. And then
We're not gonna get past.
yeah, I'm gonna keep going through this bit like the house.
Nice. This video is a creepypasta.
Yeah, that's what the lights are for. Spooky.
Scary.
And then there's also like just like dollaраmas and stuff like
Yeah.
that in the house. The doors are the spookiest part.
How so?
They're like these sliding. I don't know what the right word is for the kind of
I think I know what
architecture.
you're talking about though.
There's like they're just like flimsy wooden doors, and then
Mhm.
they have paper where there like would be wood or
Like the
glass.
dojo doors.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is a good example. But they slide, and every time he gets to the door, he gets the camera like right up next to it, and then
Whoa.
it's really loud. Hit that
Fails.
over. That would have been great content. But that's all it is. It's like a 12-minute video, I think, and then like in the description, they're like, "This is not a horror video, but it's really spooky."
Whoa.
And then they also have a behind the scenes, which really ruins the magic for me.
But behind the scenes of what real life?
Of filming the. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't real. That
But
was.
they called it. It's like they say it's not a horror video.
It's because it's not. It's just like it's just really spooky.
So why do you need that disclaimer? People in the
know.
comments. This is a horror video. Like, guys, no.
Yeah.
Don't call it that.
It's so unnecessarily long. I don't know. 12 minutes is like a lot to watch someone just like not say anything. There's like
Yeah.
subtitles at the bottom, but they aren't like saying any. It's just like, they're just there,
Gotcha.
and they're really weird.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So I assume you're gonna link the video in the description.
I can. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea that I hadn't thought of.
There's a video game donkey has a video kind of like that where he does like Levi, you've seen that.
Yeah.
He does like a Google Map tour, like 3D tour of this warehouse place that like it's just a place like you see on eBay. They'll sell like DVDs and stuff.
Mhm.
It's like that's where they sell them from, and it's just got boxes and just like weird stuff.
Mhm.
It's hard to describe, but like I'll link that one in the description because it is kind of like that where it's like
Okay.
this. It's scary. It's honestly unsettling.
Right. It's not even like there's no jump scares or anything. It's not, gory or whatever. It's just unsettling.
Yeah,
Like the whole mood around the video.
Like the donkey video because it starts off. It's like a house that someone would live in, except it's dirty, and that made me uncomfortable. There's like a litter box
Mhm.
just like in the living room, and then but like it's like connected to this huge basement place with all those boxes and stuff, and there's like a bathtub with a Subway cup in it, and it's genuinely just what is all this?
There's Google Images for all of it.
Yeah, it's like a 3D tour of this house.
So weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. You
I
got
guess, yeah.
you got a good one for us?
I suppose.
I'm prepared to be spooky.
Oh, you're gonna be spooky.
I'm sorry. I'm prepared to be
Okay.
spooked.
This I don't know if this is long. I think this would be considered micro on the creepypasta.com website.
Okay.
All right. So this all happened on Wednesday. That's when I found the portal. I'm not sure what else to call it. The portal might have appeared earlier than that, but I found it on Wednesday while searching through my guest room closet. Obviously, I don't visit that closet very often, seeing as I have a perfectly good closet in my master bedroom. I think I was looking for my headphones. What they might have been doing in the closet, I have no clue, but it was worth a shot. For all I know, that portal might have been there for a few weeks now, and my headphones might have been sucked into that portal for a few weeks as well. The last time I had guests stay over was in August. My sister was in town, so unless she didn't look in the closet or she saw that portal and forgot to mention it, that portal is at most 4 months old. Getting out of breath. This is
I hear you.
yeah. None of that really matters. My head is just spinning. Can you blame me? To be honest, this portal isn't even the least of my worries right now, but it's the only thing on my mind. I just don't know what it is. It's a complete mystery. Does it lead somewhere? What happens if I jump into it? Do I die? I really hope the answer to that last question is a no. I realize I'm going to sound like an absolutely terrible person for this, but I threw my dog in the portal. I know that sounds ridiculous and inhumane and a million other things, and all of those thoughts are justified. I don't know why I did it. Rex was maybe, a great dog. It's not like I punished him by throwing him in. I did it because it seemed logical at the time. Hindsight tells me that I shouldn't have thrown my dog in the portal, but at the time I was confused, scared, almost enthralled. I wanted to see what would happen if I threw a living thing in there, and considering that the fact that my pet fish has been dead for 17 years, I forgot to water all my houseplants, my only choice was Rex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Bear in mind that I had thrown other things in before my dog, some pens, an apple. As you can see, I had ran through all my other options. And I still don't know if Rex is actually dead, but I was just willing to risk that possibility. Call me what you want, but I did it for science. Immediately after that, I realized what I had done and had a small panic attack, but after that day, I managed to move on. I convinced myself that he wasn't truly dead. So now it's been a couple of weeks, and here comes the really strange part. Every time I think about that portal or stand near it, my only thought is to jump in. The urge just fills my head, and I don't know why. Maybe that's why I threw in Rex first. This portal is very persuasive, and you know what? I think I'm going to listen to it. I just need to see what happens. I don't think that I'm some loser with a dead-end job and no prospects is doing this just to escape my pointless life. It's the exact opposite. I've got a loving family, an amazing girlfriend, and I was just promoted last month. I got a lot to lose by jumping in. None of that is stopping me though. I know I'm gonna jump in that portal. It's gonna be soon. There's nothing I can do to stop myself. I need to know what's on that other side. It's driving me crazy. Maybe I'll be reunited with Rex. Maybe I'll find myself on the moon. Maybe all of this is just a dream and I'll wake up. I don't know, and that's why I need to jump in. I have to. That's why I'm writing this, so people know what happened to me after I jump. Hopefully you'll believe me. I probably jumped as soon as I was done. Don't worry about me, though. If everything works out, I'll write to you again from the moon. I need to go now. Can't wait any longer.
Is that the end?
Yeah. Jumped into the portal, assumedly.
All right. So I don't want to, nitpick and critique an author of that.
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I had a problem with, and I was just like, that's stupid, is when he said I threw my dog in for science.
Yes.
You didn't have any, outcome that you wanted from that. That's, the only thing I had. It was fine other than that.
Okay, cool.
That's the end of my literary critique.
That's good.
Yes.
I think we need to critique all the creepypastas.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the #1 literary critique YouTube channel ever. We're over there still. All right. My next one is a very common one. You've probably heard of it, called the Rake.
Oh.
You've probably...
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll yell out that I've heard of it as soon as I recognize it.
I'm going to let you finish. Nice. You ready to be spooked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not... I didn't write any of these, as the actual creepypastas. I just kind of, described them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I probably should have done... oh, well. The Rake is a classic creepypasta. It's a humanoid figure with incredibly tight skin and has no eyes. There is a report of the Rake sitting on the foot of a couple's bed, all disappointed father-like. That was something I added in, just a little spice. Like my disappointed dad.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah. And staring back at the couple while sleeping. Who were sleeping? He wasn't sleeping. The couple was sleeping. They woke to find the creature lunging at them and getting up close to the husband's face.
Like Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. It sprung towards them, and then, before it struck, it lunged away towards their daughter's room.
No.
An infant daughter. I think she's 3 or 4 or something. That's an important
No.
word. She's older now. No, she died.
No.
What? The Rake killed her. It mauled her, apparently.
Whoa.
And then the last thing their daughter said, that's why I think they were probably like 3 to 4. They at least were able to speak. Unless this story is just like really bad. Then they're like, this baby that was just born said this.
Yeah.
Said, he is the Rake. That's the last thing she says.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the last. It's, I'm sorry.
What happened after that?
Nothing.
But
But
that's
apparently,
the end of the story.
yeah,
Like he says that he is the Rake.
that's the end. And then
Huh.
this is apparently I think this is part of the. I think this is part of the creepypasta part. But there's supposed to be reports dating back to like the early 1600s of the Rake, multiple sightings. But I don't know how much actual like works of literature we have from the early 1600s. It's like a decent amount, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
maybe
the very you read the story and like the very end of it was he is the Rake.
Yeah.
Is the Rake just
No, that's the
all
end.
right? Sorry for eating your kid. I'm out of here.
Well, he didn't even eat the kid. He just like went in there and like slashed him up,
Oh.
and then they probably bled out like right after they said
That
he is the Rake.
seems unnecessary. I think we need to cancel the
Generally,
Rake.
yeah.
I'm honestly, I feel better if the Rake eats the kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's like you're not wasting the.
not. Yes, but it's also like he didn't just senselessly maul this baby. It's like Rake's got to eat.
Sure.
I'm moving on. I am the grieving process is much shorter if I'm the father there. It's like
if your daughter was eaten
yes, at
instead
least
of just
it's
mauled,
part of the circle of life.
where you're able to like lay the body to rest or cremate it and spread the ashes, you'd rather have them be eaten.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because I think it went towards something.
I just want to pull up a picture of the Rake because
There's a picture of it?
well, it's like a drawing.
Yeah.
Well, there is one that's supposed to be a picture.
Oh, sure. Like the picture of Slenderman or Jeff the Killer.
That one.
That's scary. That's
Give me 2.
that is very scary.
That's what the Rake is supposed to look like.
Why is it called the Rake?
I don't know. Oh, probably his hands. Actually, now that I look
Oh.
at it,
Yeah, those are mauling hands.
His hands are mauling hands. Oh, you got it.
Nice.
Yes.
Thanks, Jamie.
Nice.
Yes.
Ooh, Roblox Rake. Alert, Roblox Rake.
That's awesome.
You know what time it is. It's Roblox Rake time. You got a scary story for me?
I do. I'm not gonna read this,
Mm-hmm.
but like I've got all these from creepypasta.com, the #1 source for creepypastas.
Of course.
And there was just like this almost article about like the best horror themed slot machines.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a review of like
That's it.
yeah, and they're like online slot machines. It's even not like real machines. It's just like
Well, did you read it? Which one's the best?
I got to there's like Bloodsuckers, which isn't like it's not like an IP of anything. It's just like a vampire themed thing.
Okay.
And then Friday the 13th is also one.
Okay.
Got a 1.82 out of 10 from creepypasta.com because it's not really a creepypasta. Yeah, this is about the Nightmare on Elm Street online slot machine.
Okay.
I'm not trusting an online slot machine.
Yeah, that seems more rigged than a regular slot
Yeah.
machine.
So the Nightmare on Elm Street, it's a 5-reel game featuring gruesome and grisly designs taken directly from the 2010 remake of the original film. They didn't even get the.
Yeah.
You'll find classic characters from the series along with Freddy himself. I would hope so. His silhouette symbol acts as a wild card, while his claws act as a scatter symbol.
Ugh.
There are even some Never Sleep Again icons that trigger a bonus game.
It'd be funny if they just like left out the horror part of that.
Like you get
Like they just didn't put Freddy in it. I think that would be funny.
The only actor I can name, and they just put like Johnny Depp in it.
He's pretty spooky
Yeah.
himself.
Apparently, the best one is Final Word. That's not.
Final word.
I guess that's just they didn't have to rely on a horror IP. No comments on this one. But anyways, I digress.
Mhm.
I have an actual one.
You know, I would have been satisfied with that. Is that the half one that you were talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that wasn't enough creepypasta.
It was pretty spooky.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared.
So this is called The Meaning of Life.
And then it's empty, right? There's nothing in it.
Yes. I was gonna stay silent for like 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, the meaning of life. So I discovered the meaning of life. There we go.
Congrats.
Or at least that's what or at least that's what my eager customers are led to believe. You see, 2 or 3 times a month, I post a listing titled "The Meaning of Life" to various auction sites. I couple it with a sappy picture of a sunset or a rainbow and a description that reads, "All views are subjective. Results may vary." Kind of spooky already. Most people wouldn't bat an eye at such a ridiculous listing, but there are some gullible folks who out there who take the bait. That when the bidding ends, I usually take home anywhere from $5 to $12. Not worth it. After I receive my money via PayPal, I ship out the item. What is the item, you might ask? Well, I scribble down an inspirational quote or life lesson onto a piece of paper and mail it out in your standard letter-sized envelope. The quotes are usually from famous writers, historical figures, or the Bible. Some of them include, don't need to read any of that. They're just, you get the idea.
Right, yeah.
And that's it. One stamp, a drop in the mailbox, and my work is done. That's $5 right there. It's as simple as that. You might call me a scammer or a con artist or perhaps even a plagiarist. And the truth is, you are correct. I'm taking advantage of the naive people who are out there probably just looking for a sense of purpose in life. All that I can make a quick buck. Quick $5.
Or 12.
That's one time.
That's where it's topped out at.
Yeah. I'd like to think that most people know it's BS. Got to censor that out.
Bologna sandwich.
There we go. And purchase my listing just to see what I'll send them. Besides, I'm a bachelor right out of college. So long as I can make a small dent in my phone bill and eat a pack of ramen each night, I'll sleep just fine. Oh. Yeah.
Sorry.
As you might imagine, I received quite a bit of hate mail. If you're sending back, first off, if you're buying this stuff and then sending stuff back, what is your meaning of life, man?
Or like, nothing. I have nothing.
Anyway, I've learned to ignore angry emails and private messages on auction sites. As soon as I see that it's from one of my customers, it gets deleted. I do, however, receive an occasional snail mail. It's unavoidable, as my P.O. box is listed on all the envelopes I send out. It'd be pretty easy for me to toss these letters in the trash with the rest of my junk mail, but I never can. Something about receiving a letter from someone, good or bad, compels me to read it. I feel that anyone who takes the time to write one deserves that to have their voice heard, even if I don't really care for what they have to say. So he's not that bad of a guy,
I didn't think he was a bad guy at all. If someone's buying that,
yeah, they're stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
The more physical letters I receive, the more I am amused by them. To paint a better picture, here are some of my favorite quotes from the fan mail I've received over the years. You are nothing but a glorified fortune cookie service.
Nice.
Rotten hell for the sins you've committed. Mark my words. Yeah. Some expletives there. People get very passionate about that, I guess.
About not liking his business model.
Yeah. Anyways. I mean,
what was that about?
It's reached a point where reading these letters has become a highlight of my week. What's this guy's meaning in life,
Yes, bro.
I've even tagged some of the better ones on a corkboard in my bedroom. You might think that's sick and a little messed up, but I think it's hilarious. Not all of the letters I receive are bad. There's one guy by the name of Red, no last name, that's all he ever writes above his return address, who mails me constantly. He sends me inspirational quotes in exchange for mine. I assume he's a repeat buyer who enjoys paying and receiving cheerful messages in his mailbox every now and then. A man of class and dignity. My kind of customer. Well, there's no one with class or dignity is buying stuff from that.
Definitely not in his demographic.
Yeah.
I think this is an outlier, if nothing else.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. The first quote Red ever sent me was, "The fear of death follows from the fear of life." What was that?
He brought up Red from that 70s show.
Well, he's on top of that. A man who the fear of death follows the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Pretty deep stuff from Mark Twain.
Yes.
This was a great first impression, as Mark Twain is one of my favorite authors. The return quote was much appreciated. As such, I hung it up next to the hate mail on my corkboard. Some of the things Red sends me, however, are not corkboard material.
Uh-oh.
You know what that means?
Doesn't pass the corkboard vibe check.
Yep. Some quotes he sends are morbid and depressing, and other times he'll mail me small packages containing little trinkets that I have no use for. It's a little weird, but I figure the guy is just depressed and needs a friend. Maybe the quotes he buys from me are the only thing he has to look forward to each morning.
Each morning.
Man, he's making a lot of money off of that then.
$5 to $12 a day?
Wow.
Whew. Maybe he's buying multiple.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe we need to start this business model up.
There we go. If we get $5 somehow, we're not going to post anything. Just give us $5.
That we could buy sandwiches.
Yes.
So many sandwiches.
Not a foot long.
Not quite.
But
maybe like a 6-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm almost at the end. It's a little weird, and I figure the guy's just depressed and needs a friend. Maybe the quotes he buys from me are the only thing he has to look forward to each morning. Perhaps the things he sends me are his way of saying thanks. To me, it's validation for what I'm doing. Isn't completely sleazy. But here's where things get weird.
Uh-oh.
Today I received another envelope from Red. I smiled and when I pulled it out of my P.O. box. His letters and gifts, no matter how odd, were just as much, if not more, of a highlight to my week than the endlessly entertaining hate mail. Upon opening the envelope, however, my smile vanished. Uh-oh. This is why it's on creepypasta.com.
I bet.
Inside was a photograph of me, taken up close through my bedroom window. On the back of the photograph was another one of Red's quotes. You look so alone. Where's the meaning in your life? Right?
That's the end?
Yeah.
Oh.
you can't. You gotta end a creepypasta on like a
it does
cliffhanger.
have to, a little ambiguous.
Yeah.
That never hurts.
I'll finish it up. And then
he killed.
Then I moved away and stopped doing that.
I called the police and gave them his address.
And they arrested me for being a sleazebag.
But I'm safe in jail.
Uh-huh. How about that?
That's so good.
Right?
Some people
That was the first one I saw on the website.
I bet. Some people are some are just cut out to be authors. Some.
That is a 7.81 on creepypasta.com.
That's a really high degree of specificity.
Yeah.
2 decimal points? That's a lot.
I don't know how they average it out. They must be able. I guess I can I give it?
Please.
I gave it a 9. Crap.
Can you redo it?
Maybe. Nope. No.
What'd you want to give it?
I'd give that a 6.
Okay, so I'll just make an account and give it a 3.
There we go. Wow, quick
math.
math.
Out. Okay. All right, I got mine now.
Let's go. I'm so excited to hear this one.
Read the bold number 3.
Matthew Santoro.
Yeah, he's the one that I made up.
He's not creepy at all. I don't know.
Matthew Santoro, as legend has it, is a Canadian top 10 style YouTuber.
Ah, crap.
I gotta
Watch Mojo.
Yes,
they're Canadian,
but he likes to do creepy stuff occasionally.
Yes, I've seen many a video from him.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah,
they're probably all pretty similar.
There was one I watched about Pokemon, I think.
And then he's like, knowledge whale or whatever. I don't remember. Something like that.
I don't know. It's been a while.
Anyway, let me get into my corpse husband voice.
Oh,
Matthew Santoro. That's Matthew Santoro. He's a top 10 style YouTuber. It is rumored that he only appears when exactly 2 people are talking about him.
No! Please.
He has unbelievably white teeth that can entrance a victim for up to 12 minutes.
Scary.
He's known for his ability to describe and narrate his murder in the style of a top 10 video. As an example, number 10, I stab him in the face.
Oh my God.
Number 9, I hide the body. So on and so forth.
Yes. Not much to do after that, though.
Number 8, run from the police. Number 7, get a sippy cup. You could definitely he's a sippy cup kind of guy. You know, that kind of thing.
No, that makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Being a sippy cup guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that like a thing? I honestly feel like I've heard him
I don't know.
say the word sippy cup.
I just kind of brought that up now.
No,
it's
but
not,
that's,
I didn't write it down.
That's creepy. Because, like, I can see him. I feel like he said in one of his videos, because everyone's seen a Matthew Santoro video.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like 1 billion subscribers. I can see him like putting his hands up to his white shiny teeth, like sippy cup, because he does that stupid voice
I know.
sometimes.
Wait, no, I have a memory of this too. Now,
Right?
now that you say it like that, when you say sippy cup,
Yeah,
I've heard that
yes!
before.
Genuinely.
I don't know if that's Matthew Santoro though. Your memory's a lot better than mine, so I bet it.
No, I don't. There's not really a concrete memory here. I can just totally imagine. I feel like I've heard him do that before.
I
Because
don't.
he's like a man baby sometimes.
Yeah, he definitely is the bald man baby.
Ugh. That's weird.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The only thing that has been scientifically proven to protect yourself in the event of a Matthew Santoro attack is giving him a good old belly rub.
Oh no!
Boy, howdy, does he like one of those. He's also able to appear and disappear at an instant.
We're good. This is. What was that?
That's the end. That's all I got. That's the one that I came up with. I thought there was two things there that I thought were pretty good. The 12-minute teeth one. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And whatever the other one was, I don't remember. I don't have the paper anymore.
Oh well. No, that was good. I guess I should. I wrote that first story like a while ago.
Sure.
Yeah. I just wanted to see how hard you would criticize it. You know.
You're stupid for the science thing.
No. I guess we both wrote one. We're prolific.
So you actually wrote that one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I think I showed it to Levi a while ago. Yeah.
Are you
Is that
offended?
a question? Oh no. Okay. Anyways,
Did I hurt your feelings?
no.
Okay.
We watched Matthew Santoro videos in English class. Remember that?
No.
Really?
English 1? Or was it with Reese?
Yeah, it was with Reese.
So 2 or 4.
Yeah, but like
I don't think I watched Matthew. We watched Psych
did.
and Scooby Doo, and
yeah, but we also watched Film Theory though.
we didn't watch Film Theory.
Yeah,
we watched Vsauce.
No, we watched. Did you take?
We were in a different
You didn't
class.
take comp.
No.
Yeah, because we had to watch Film Theory like for the class.
Oh.
We had to watch Matt Pat.
See, I don't have a problem with that.
I don't like Matt Pat.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind him.
It was just we were like forced. What's that?
Yeah, he said
He's doing too much.
Being too helpful.
No, but yeah, we had to watch Matthew Santoro and Matt Pat videos. Like we had to sit there and just they're up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch Matthew Santoro.
No, it was bad.
Actually, the only reason I was thinking about him was because I looked up like creepypastas and his top 10 creepypasta video came up, and I was like, he's a creepypasta. And then I ran with it.
You can't do a top 10 creepypasta though.
He did like 4 of them. There's like 4 top 10 creepypastas that he did.
But like you gotta read them.
Well, he kind of did what I did.
Yeah.
He just kind of described them.
Yeah, you gotta watch Mr. Nightmare. That's the scariest channel on YouTube.
Oh.
I watched him a lot.
Does he have the deep succulent voice?
He's got a good voice. Yeah. It's not like Corpse or anything like that.
That's probably.
Yeah, he's got some scary stuff. This is an endorsement for Mr. Nightmare. He's kind of fallen off recently. I don't really watch his stuff. He ran out of stuff to talk about. I'm kind of bored by all the like top 3 Craigslist like terrible things that happened on Craigslist.
Guys, what happened to all the spooky stuff?
Right?
There's no more spooky stuff these days.
All the spooky stuff is real now.
Ugh.
We have to focus on spooky things like taxes.
Student loans.
Yes. Those are the real issues.
You remember the clowns like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
What was that about?
I don't know.
Why'd we do that?
I think it was honestly my thought behind it is it was a guerrilla marketing tactic by Burger King. Because if you'll notice, that's a joke.
I stumbled upon something.
This is real. McDonald's has actually kind of like phased out Ronald McDonald after that.
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time you saw Ronald McDonald?
Like old commercials for McDonald's.
Because clowns are creepy now.
Yeah.
And Ronald McDonald cannot be seen holding a knife. So I think, and all you got now, when you think of McDonald's, you think of the golden arches, which I know is iconic, but like, you don't have a face to put it to other than Grimace. You know?
I think of Grimace.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think the Burger King killed them.
The Burger King.
He killed Ronald McDonald.
He might have.
He probably would.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's pretty spooky,
He
especially when they
is.
made him like the plastic thing.
Hasn't he always been like that?
I think they was just like a guy in makeup for a while,
Maybe.
and he just had a beard. And then they were like, let's just like make him plastic.
Maybe the original king was disfigured by Ronald McDonald.
And the heir to the throne was plastic Burger King.
Or they just used. I was thinking they like cover up his terrible, disgusting.
Oh,
ugly
you didn't say
face.
killed. You said disfigured.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like Handsome Jack from Borderlands.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or that new guy from the new Bond movie. I think I've only seen the trailers.
Oh, I heard that wasn't very good.
I've never been interested in a James Bond movie. I've only
Yeah.
seen one.
I don't know.
I feel like they just happen because they like have to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's like they're all kind of the same plot with kind of the same villains, and James Bond does kind of the same
Yeah.
things to get out of the same kind of situations.
Except Daniel Craig signed like a 4 or 5 movie deal, so they gotta make him.
he's a good actor,
He
but
is.
like,
He's just very good in Knives Out.
yeah, but he's not. I don't know. James Bond is just. You guys do it too much, guys.
Yeah.
Listen to me, James Bond people that write it and just shoot it.
Yeah, I don't know who makes James Bond.
Release. I have no idea either. Stop. His stories have been told.
Here we go.
I love going out on these like big old like, hey, people that are definitely watching.
No, they are.
Yeah,
You know.
they will be.
Yeah. When this gets up to #1 on trending, because we title it like, "Why James Bond movie or bad?"
Yes, that's what I'm always searching that up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I gotta watch a 30-minute video essay on why this James Bond movie was a great ending to the Daniel Craig saga.
Wow, 30 minutes. That guy must have great teeth.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, that's,
you got another one?
no, I do, but what time are we at?
They're like 45, something like that. I believe I gave a thumbs up.
There we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. We got a birthday to celebrate.
Yeah, for like another hour.
Ah, crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for. I meant to say at the beginning to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe,
Hit that
guys.
bell icon. Get the notifications turned on.
Get us back up to 36 subscribers.
Yeah, I haven't checked Social Blade in a while, so we might be at 2.
We could be. We very well could. Unsubscribe and then resubscribe.
Yeah, 'cause we get like a little email.
Do we?
Think so.
No, I don't think we do.
We've got like a few times.
Like,
Maybe it was like the
somebody
first
just-
5.
It might have been. I
Yeah.
don't know. Could you imagine if they actually just sent an email every single time someone subscribed to you?
We'd be drowning in emails.
Yeah, I can't go through that many emails.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thanks for listening to this. I hope you eat your pants. If you sneeze,
I know I did.
If you sneeze during this video, bless you. No buskus. Got it.